Today on MultiGP News, it's the EMAX Bounty Program. Find out how you can win big just by using their products during some of our top events.
Plus, 'tis the season of giving here at MultiGP News. Details on our month-long Cinemizer Flash Contest and how you could snag yourself a pair.
Also, the 2017 MultiGP National Championship set to kick off in Reno, Nevada, and there's several ways to lock down a spot in this year's Final 56. What's up, everyone? I'm Chris Thomas.
And I'm Frank Realize Mayday. All this and much more coming up right after the break.
Live from the MultiGP headquarters, this is MultiGP News with your host, Chris Thomas.
Welcome back, everyone. Let's get started with this week's morning quad. You probably know by now the 2017 MultiGP National Drone Racing Championship is taking place alongside the world-famous Reno Championship air races this September. But what you might not know, there are several ways to secure one of the coveted 56 spots of the Fast 56 final round. Method number one, be the champion. One of those spots automatically goes to last year's champion, Sean Night Fury Taylor. Method number two, cinch first or second place at a MultiGP regional final. 28 more spots go to the top two pilots from each of the 14 regional finals. Method three, rank highly at a MultiGP regional final. If you come in third through sixth at a regional final, you will go to Reno and enter the Series 60, where up to 60 pilots will compete in a 3-round race where your best 2 out of 3 scores are combined. The 14 fastest pilots will advance to the Final 56. In addition, the remaining 30 top-ranked pilots from all the regional finals based on 3 of their 5 rounds will be added to the list. Method 4, beat the UTT threshold twice. These 30 pilots will need to post 2 times under the thresholds listed on multigp.com on 2 different tracks. Tickets go on sale for this position in their first come, first serve on July 1st. Pilots from the list and the UTT pilots will combine to face off in a 3-round race where their best 2 out of 3 times will be used. 12 of these pilots will fill out the Final 56 who still have a shot at the 2017 National Championship. Make sense?
Yeah, pretty good. So UTT, regional finals, you got to do good in the regional finals. Even if you don't make the top 6, you're still going to have a chance.
Right.
And just win, just be number 1, right?
Just win, and then you don't have to worry about it. If you get first or second place, you're good. If you get third through 6, you're good. Outside of that, you're going to be competing against a lot of people on the list. And the UTT, I've already had a ton of requests. It's going to be very difficult to get one of those tickets.
Wow. Our MultiGP partners at EMAX want to raise the bar for competing pilots in the 2017 EMAX Bounty Program. Pilots who win and are flying EMAX products during the regional finals at the MultiGP International Open, the MultiGP National Championship, will be eligible to snag some additional cash prize bounties. This bounty program is open to any sponsored or unsponsored pilot using EMAX products. Pilots must register by filling out the EMAX Cash Bounty form before the event with the necessary information. Registered pilots who finish in first place at any of the 3 events will qualify for the cash bounty. For every verified EMAX component a pilot uses, they have a chance to earn a cash reward. The bounties start at $500 per component for the finals and go all the way up to $5,000 for your first component in the National Championship. Need to get some additional EMAX components for the bounty program? Head over to emax-us.com to use the coupon code MultiGP17 and receive 10% off at checkout. Get EMAX parts at a discount and win big cash prizes. Remember to log on to multigp.com and register before the event.
Pretty awesome.
Sounds good. I'm ready. Got my EMAX motors.
Yep. And 'tis the month of giving here at MultiGP News. Every week, our viewers will get a chance to win their very own Cinemizer OLED FPV goggles. Last week, we asked pilots to share a 10-second video of their craziest quad crash on the Instagram using the hashtags MultiGP Crash and Cinemizer OLED. Here is a compilation of some of the top videos sent in by viewers like you. Now this week, we're asking you to like, share, and subscribe to our Facebook raffle page. Then follow the steps in the raffle app for your chance to earn tickets and take home a Cinemizer. Remember, the deadline for this contest is June 18th. There's also a photo and trivia contest in the coming weeks. Log on to multigp.com for complete details and entry dates. Also, make sure to tune in tomorrow to catch the winner of our Crash of the Week Flash Cinemizer contest.
The regional series is the primary way to qualify for the national championship, and a handful of qualifiers were held this last weekend, starting in Region 1A. The Patriot Racing Crew hosting its qualifier in Mansfield, Massachusetts, where another 5 pilots advanced to the regional final in July. And down in Region 1B, Backwoods FPV kicking things off in the Carolinas, hosting the first qualifier in Salisbury, North Carolina. 8 pilots won a spot in the Raleigh final in Raleigh. Jumping to the Midwest, the Chicago Drone Racers holding their first qualifier in Region 3B. One of the biggest fields yet to make it through, 12 pilots are headed to the finals in Central Illinois. And a pair of qualifiers in Region 4B, 901 FPV throwing a qualifier in Millington, Tennessee, not far from the home of Elvis. 10 pilots advanced to the regional final in New Orleans, which is also the home of the region's other qualifier this weekend. Saela FPV also sending another 10 pilots into the regional final. And on the West Coast, Northwest FPV hosting the third qualifier in Region 5A. 8 pilots are headed to the regional final in Seattle. Congratulations to everyone who qualified.
Pretty awesome. It's amazing to see this many races going on in one weekend.
Oh yeah, I think there's a lot more people trying to qualify this year than there were last year, so it's going to be pretty difficult to make that 30.
You were there for the speech last year, right? I told everybody it's going to be a lot harder this year, and it's coming true. And coming up tomorrow, a full recap of the first regional final in the country, plus the pilots who advanced to the next round.
Then he's young, fast, and from down under. We'll introduce you to Thomas BMF Mara, who recently qualified to compete in the International Open. Find out how he's prepping for the big event.
And we'll hear from some pilots in the MultiGP community who have some unique and interesting jobs outside of FPV. Wait till you hear what these pilots do during the work week. That's all the time we have for this episode of MultiGP News. Remember, if you have a story you'd like to share on an upcoming episode, email us at news@multigp.com. And don't forget to check out tomorrow's show on MultiGP's YouTube channel. Make sure you're subscribing to that YouTube channel, right?
Also, we're aiming to reach 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So remember to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. We'll see you tomorrow morning on MultiGP News. Thanks for watching. I'm Frank Maynard.
And I'm Chris Thomas. Thanks for joining us.